Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in Devops, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a Devops School's flagship certification program in Devops, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact@devopsschool.com. Can I access one more time? Can I see the log? Here, please. So this is the things which you have it. So logs will show you the PID1 logs of the container in the pod. Now we'll say, Rajesh, what about if I have two containers? How do I see the logs of that second container? Because you just need use the name of the pod. Then that answer I will leave up to you. And this hyphen H you never forget actually. And here you have to read this and get the answer or stuff like that. There's so many examples. If you don't have to ask a Google, so many examples you have using that, you should practice it. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the one. Now next thing is attach. Docker attach is equal to kubectl attach. Attach means PID1. So kubectl get pods, kubectl attach which one? So attach to pod Rajesh. You think it got stopped? No, actually not got stopped. Let me open the duplicate session. 1, 2. And you did all this thing in Docker actually. So kubectl get pods hyphen o5, and this is the IP address curl http data and see that you are on the PID1 of the container of that particular pod. Attach Control C. This Control C will not kill the container, by the way. So just wait. So what is the exec? Exec means running some executable inside a container of the pods. So what you want to run? kubectl exec pod ls. Any commands you can run. It's up to you. View df all this thing. Do you want to go inside a container? You know that interactive mode. This we have explained it to you. Hyphen I and then bash. Where are you right now? Oh, nothing. Wait a second. Df is wrong command actually. Where are you right now? Where are you right now? All of you? Hello? I'm audible, guys? Hello?
Yes, you are inside the pod.
Yeah. Inside a container, pod is not a physical entity. Remember that I said very clearly. Pod is not a physical entity. Container is a physical entity. Pod is a logical entity to manage the container. So I'll put it in a more simplistic way. Can you touch the sky? No. Can you touch the planet Earth? Yes. But still planet Earth inside a sky. So sky, the space is a entity which is exist but we cannot experience. Human cannot experience. Maybe God can experience whatever it is, but human cannot experience. So it's like that. So understand this way. So pod, you cannot go inside a pod. You cannot come outside of the pod. You cannot see the logs of the pod. Because pod is a logical entity. Container is a physical
Oh,
entity. You can come
Okay.
inside that.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the exit and exit. Now, do you remember the hyphen P option in the Docker? So how do we access the container from outside of the cluster? Here cluster I'm saying, not uh, host. I'm saying outside of the cluster. So here this pod is running here and this is the whole cluster running on the 4 worker. So this pod is accessible here, everywhere, but outside of the cluster, how can you do that? So you cannot access it. So what do we do? So you have to port forward the node, because node you can access it, one of the node of the worker. I repeat, one of the node of the worker. It pod is accessible in the every worker, every node of the cluster. So, but it's not accessible outside. So node you can access, yes. So you can do the port forwarding. How do we do that? So for that, I don't remember the command. So kubectl, I'll just write it. Which command will help me? Port forwarding. I don't remember the full command. So how do we do that? Kubectl forwarded -h. Now I have got so many examples. I'll spend 10 minutes, read everything, try to understand everything, and pick it up one more thing. So remember that you can port forward pod, you can port forward services also. So I need only one example, that is I'll just copy and put it up here. So here, what is that? kubectl port, from which address it should be accessible. Every address, which is the pod name. In the default namespace, Rajesh.
Rajesh.
And what is the
Number.
host IP address which should be accessible? 8888. What is the container port number? This I cannot change because it's fixed in the image itself. So 80. So that means on the
Come in,
host
come
port
in.
I will.
How I did not. If I
Yeah.
did, I would look.
We not get like this yesterday.
Yeah. So Peter, I think there's some noise coming from your side. Yeah. So here there is a things, and I just run this. See here. So it's being port forwarded. I cannot kill it because I have to access it. So IP address of the node and the port number. So what is the IP address of the node? And 8888. See here. So if you want to access one pod, that's okay. But how to access lots of pod and all, that I'll teach you through the service. Okay, so this is something which you have to experience it. All these commands I'm showing the demo, you have to practice. How do we copy the files inside the container of that particular pod? Cp command. Control C, kubectl, get pods. Here you have pods I want to copy. So before that I will exec Rajesh pod ls tmp. See, there's nothing inside the tmp. So can I copy some file? Which file? So let me copy this file. So kubectl cp this file, which pod, Rajesh, where exactly? tmp location. I copied. You see that here. So guys, this is the way you can work with and troubleshoot the container and pod and so on. So which is the command I run? This is the command I run. Accordingly, you will have it accordingly, so you can practice it. So did you understand that, all of you?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So guys, what else you want? So I work with the pod. Now I want multiple contain pod. So how do you get it? So you have a replication controller. What is a replication controller? Nothing great about it. It has a two feature. One is replication, another one is controller. Replication means you can get multiple pod. Simple pods. What is the controller is doing? Whatever you set, a desire, I need a 5 pod. It will always match with actual pods. Simple. Let me show you both the features. So how do I show you? So I need a one example a YAML file. So what to do? So I just go and search here application controller, and here you will see some examples for this. You can use this one. Multiple examples will be there. The first is sufficient for this. I'm using the same image. If you look at this, so here what you want, replication controller, how many pod you want? 3 pod you want. Okay, pod will have some container specifications. Where is that? Here it is. Which pod, which container? This is the coming from the image. This is my image actually. So what to do? Nothing. CRUD RC. Same thing. Now, so you should be comfortable. Same formula I'm using it. So rc.yaml here, paste it, save it. kubectl get kubectl get rc. No rc. I will create it. So create create -f rc.yaml, enter, rc, done. How many? Let's look at this. See here, these 3 pods created from rc. Correct. Okay, so what to do? Edit. I will edit. There's a 2 ways to edit. You know that. So edit. What do you want to edit? Just again, hold on. What do you want to edit? I want to edit RC. So what you want? Which RC? So RC is this one. Okay. What you want? So I want to this time I want to change the replicas. Earlier 3 pod. Now I want 8 pod. See that simple. And you change this. And you see that get RC 8 pod. Get pods. 8 pods will be created. So simple. So this is called replications. You want to modify through this file rc.yaml, rc.yaml, and you say, hey, I want 12 pods. Save it. Procedure. Apply -f rc.yaml, and warning, just ignore it. See here. This is a magic, right, Kubernetes? Are you able to visualize that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the replication feature. Replicate n number of pods. Now controller, how it works, let me show you the magic here. So see that all the pods is running right now, 12 pods. And look at the age. All are age. Look at the age. Now I will do the
Yes.
accidentally deletions. Delete pods. I'm deleting extents. Remember, my desire was 12, and I'm deleting some of this pod by with intention. So to show you the controller feature, how controller works. I desire 12. I deleted manually, and then you see the magic. What it happens, and you see here. Did you see that? Look at the age. You
The
deleted, but it recreated again.
still recreated. Okay. Again.
So this is the controller feature which we have in the replication
Means
tool.
it will not allow to delete, right?
Yes, it will not allow to delete because your desired 12 accidentally it got deleted, so it will match the number.
Okay.
So this is something which we have. Now you can do describe. So get rc. All this command pattern, please remember. Describe rc, rc. Which rc? This rc in the default namespace, by the way. And here, see current, running, desire, waiting, succeeded, failed. All these are the logs for this event logs. Okay, so now this is something. So now I'll go and delete it. So how to delete? Lots of ways. You know that. Manually I'm deleting, delete RC. Which one? If I delete RC, it's gone permanently. See, and you see that gone, terminated. So guys, this is the command line I run to showcase the demo of RC.
But why here controller did not work?
Controller will not work because you deleted the controller itself.
Okay.
Okay, source parent itself you delete.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So here controller is the replication controller is this one. Now what is the deployment? So guys, let me tell you in a simple way. Deployment is one of the API resources which is used 95% of the time when you deploy pods. Yes. So we don't use a pod and replication controller which I showed you. So why I taught you? Because this is a foundation actually. We don't deploy in the production like that. We use the deployment. So then you'll ask me, Rajesh, what is the features of this deployment? So primarily you have 5 features. Okay. You have one feature which is called replication. Yes. The same feature which we had in the replication controller also. And then second feature which you'll have is controller. Then you'll say, Rajesh, it is replication controller? No. This deployment is having replication plus controller feature from replica sets. There's one more resources. Then you'll say, Rajesh, why we have a duplicate things? Deployment it could have been outsourced, that import the libraries from the replication controller. Why they created new?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.